You know what feels good, guys?
What?
The new car scent. You know what also feels good? The new podcast scent. Guys, it's Shut Up, Let's Talk. First episode of Shut Up, Let's Talk. My name is Alazar. I'm joined along here with my good friend, Jose.
What's going on, guys? And I'm joined along here with Alazar.
Let me just reiterate your name. We're going to reiterate it just so you don't forget it, and that's okay. Guys, you know what's out right now? Also, Jose, what do you think of when you start hearing that noise?
I think we're in 2016.
Is that traditional music from that game?
It is.
Is that like a classic song? I don't recognize it. Guys, you know what this is?
Yeah, that was like the theme you would run into the field of the game we are probably thinking about.
Guys, Pokemon Go is out.
Yes.
Pokemon Go is out. We are going.
People are out. People are actually working out. They're walking around catching Pokemon.
People are actually stepping out of their houses. If you guys do not know what Pokemon Go is, it's a new game released by Nintendo and a company called what is it called? What is it? Niantic. I've never heard of them developing.
I thought it was just Nintendo.
Nope, it's through another company, and also it's like I think it's just I'm not going to pretend to know all the little the infrastructure
nuances
behind the game.
All, yeah.
But it is basically just a GPS located. It's like a GPS tracking type of game that kind of helps you catch Pokemon in our world rather than the world that they gave us.
But it works kind of differently, like in terms of like battling, in terms of how you find Pokemon. Now, and this is a question I guess I was trying to like into it. You know how there's different types of Pokemon. I'm pretty sure everybody that watches the show is going to be like 90% of you have played Pokemon before. You know, there's different types. I'm wondering if, for example, like if you go to the beach or something, you would find more like water Pokemon.
You do.
Or say like...
You do.
Word? No way.
That's actually a thing.
What about electric Pokemon? Would you gotta have to go to like a power plant or some shit like that?
Whenever you pay your electric bill, there might be
pop out.
There might be a Pikachu waiting for you at your local Amscot. But
it's your reward.
I'm telling you, and it's a really cool game, guys. And the thing about it, I was originally pretty skeptic about it. Yes, I thought nobody was going to play it. I was one of the doubters, and you know what? I'm actually
highly surprised. Everybody, even people who've only played Pokemon like to a minuscule level, are like all about it now.
Well, it was really hard to imagine what it would be like. You know, I guess it was just really hard to imagine how you would make the idea work. And once we were finally given what it is, I think everybody was like, "Oh, that's a little easier than what we thought."
Yeah.
You know, I thought it was going to be like a strange, kind of just like a camera device type of thing. I thought you were just going to use your camera and then Pokemon would pop out and you take cute little pictures with them.
Yeah.
It's actually very
It's
different.
almost like that. So, for example, they will pop out anywhere around you. Like, if you see a Pokemon in this game, I don't know if you guys have played it yet, but once you see it, you look at it, or you press your finger on it, and then it'll pop off to showing your camera. And then within that, the Pokemon will be on certain objects, and you have to, like, catch it and stuff like that. Like, today, I was, like, driving near your house, and an Oddish appeared on my wheel.
Oh, no
And I was like, that's dangerous.
That's really.
But I want to catch you. I just stopped and caught him, and then
for some reason, like I guess I have a cheaper Samsung phone, so I guess for me the camera thing doesn't work too well. So every Pokemon that I've caught has just been in the grassy world that they give you.
I think it's also like based on how like newer phones have the accelerometers and the gyroscopes.
Oh, that's what it is. That's exactly what it is.
They're the sensors. Yeah.
Oh, no wonder. Yeah. So I guess I don't have that, but
I'm guessing though.
It's a really cool game. Like, what have you caught so far? That's what everybody really wants to know.
Yeah.
Show us how big your Pokemon dick is. Basically, what have you caught?
Man, I've just caught the basics. The first Pokemon I caught, actually, this is a good question to start. I caught a Slowpoke. What was your first?
That was your first Pokemon?
Slowpoke, yeah.
Besides the starter, who'd you start with?
Oh, well, besides the starter, I started Squirtle.
Nice.
The first one I officially caught in the wild was Slowpoke.
I started with Charmander, and I think the first thing I caught was either like a Rattata or a Caterpie or something. Yeah. Something extremely basic.
Now, the funny thing about it is, it's like, for me, I look at it as like neighborhood battles. Because, like, for example, there's a park next to my place, Norman and Jean Reach Park. Mm-hmm. Old elementary school we both used to go to here in Miami. And there's this gym with like a Raticate on top of it. And I'm like, that's like the boss battle of like PSN.
That's so funny.
Over here next to his place, I was driving on I-75. I just see this like big ass gym with a Snorlax on it. I'm like, where the fuck did you catch that?
Whoa.
That's what I was wondering. Where would you catch a Snorlax?
I was gonna try to find a Scyther today. There was one near. There's a Scyther near my job. The hard thing is trying to locate these things sometimes, and there's also and here's some little subtle hints that I've been able to pick up over the last 2 days. There are little sprays and what are they called? Incense.
Yeah, there's incenses, rare candies. It's just a totally different game in the sense of how you evolve or attract things. But the incense is actually I don't know about that. What's that all about?
Incense is something that you
use in your room, feng shui.
Yeah, it's just like this like purplish gas that like goes around around your character, and then for the next 30 minutes, Pokemon are more attracted to your area.
Oh yeah, that was in the game too.
So they kind of actually come to you rather than you go to them. Like you could actually stay in. I've let the incense go, and for about 30 minutes, I've just sat there in place, and Pokemon just show up at my feet.
Pokemon pheromones.
Basically, it's like Tinder for Pokemon.
It's like.
But
swipe left, swipe right. Slither.
Better
swiper, no swiping.
Swipe right on. Oh my god, Dora the Explorer.
I think like Sony and Microsoft are shitting themselves. As Nintendo, they made like what is it? In stocks.
Apparently, there's been like a $9 billion increase. For Nintendo based on what. Well, honestly, Nintendo could use all the money they can get at this point with the failure of the Wii U and all that kind of stuff. But we're not going to get into that. We're going to talk about Pokemon Go. It's really interesting to me. And here's something that I was thinking about. Now, dig this, okay? Pokemon in general, all right? For me, showed up when I was about 10 or 11 years old, okay? Into our lives.
Right.
When it infected us all. And the interesting thing about that is our parents had to worry about Pokemon, okay? Our parents had to be like, damn it, this is the new trend. We're going to have to spend a bunch of money on this
cards.
On cards.
And games.
And the thing is, you got to look at our generation. So for me, 10 or 11 years old, that's like 98, 99, 2000, around that time,
Yeah.
Obviously, trading cards were a big hit at that time. So trading cards were the thing that they had to worry about. People trading these things, people getting into fights, people getting them stolen, whatever. People doing homework for other kids.
That's everybody's lives, dude.
Exactly. Now, today's generation of parents, which, now we're 25 or some of our friends are 30 or whatever. Some of them have their own kids or whatever it is. And now they're, even just other parents, like they have to worry about their kids playing Pokemon on phones now. So they went from being worried about their kids not paying attention in school to now worrying about their kids they were worried enough about their kids on smartphones anyway.
Yeah.
Now Pokemon has infected the smartphone world. So I find it funny how Pokemon just constantly keeps parents on their toes.
Yeah. It was funny. The other day I saw this meme. They were comparing how people are on their phones now. But they're also saying how like back in the day, our parents' generation, even our grandparents' generation, they were distracted by newspapers. So the whole concept of, society's like, being centered around one thing and not paying attention to its like environment, that is actually not a new thing at all. And I was surprised by that. Yeah, reading is a great thing, but two, it also glues you into another reality where you're reading a book and you just imagine things, so to speak. But now the driving is a much more dangerous thing.
That's
because you can be on your phone, and there will be Pokemon that pop up, like I just said, like they show up while you're driving. You can't be catching Pokemon unless you can completely stop.
Yeah, and I'm not going to lie. I've actually been really paranoid driving lately, and I have to look at everybody else while they're driving to make sure
I'm tired of driving. I'm actually really tired of driving nowadays. It's just, it's exactly. It's like
an inconvenience here.
It's easy to do, right? Driving is not a hard thing to do or anything like that. You got to pay attention, but it's just like a death box, man. Like things, and I don't mean to like bring down the mood, but like shit like can happen all of a sudden in the blink of an eye. But you have to drive defensively to see those kind of things.
I always tell people that having a license to drive a car is the same thing as having a license for a gun. You basically have the power to kill or keep somebody alive, and your level of responsibility really depends on that person, And I mean, sometimes the thing that sucks, also actually a bit like a gun, sometimes it's not your fault when people get hurt.
Yeah.
So, it's just a really interesting thing. And yeah, you're completely right. But, if you're going to be playing Pokemon Go, guys, make sure you guys are paying attention to the fucking road. Make sure that you guys are walking when you play the game. That's the whole point. That's why your character is not in his own car. That's why he is on his feet. So do as monkey see, monkey do. Okay, so be a bunch of monkeys and play the game how it's supposed to be played.
Yeah, walk into grass and do it.
Yeah, walk into grass.
Frolic around like the Pokemon that are there.
Actually, a crazy thing, I was actually at the park on Saturday, blazing hot. I don't know how hot. It must have been at least 93 degrees. It was hot.
Yeah.
And I was with my friend. We were looking for Pokemon, and I was just looking at my phone, just kind of walking forward, and I looked up, and I was walking into somebody's birthday party at the park, and I was like, "Whoa, let me not like."
And that's the thing about it. Yeah, I've heard. Well, actually, finish your story.
No, it was just children everywhere, and like it was just children and piñatas and all these little kids, and I'm just like,
Did they all look up at you like, what's this guy doing?
The funny thing was nobody was surprised because there were so many other people at the
doing
park
it.
playing
Nobody
Pokemon
is at
Go,
all. Yep.
so nobody was surprised.
It's not surprising at all. Yeah, I heard somewhere on the internet that like somebody was like worried about this kid because he was like he walked into his lawn in the middle of the night.
Yeah,
apparently because he found like a ghastly.
Oh shit! I'd have done the same shit.
He had to jump into that shit.
I'd have been like, "What?"
And apparently he showed him, and he was like, "Oh, word!" And then he showed him his like Pokemon Go.
I'm like, "Oh shit! What up?"
Oh shit! What up? I saw a meme today with
Me
on
too.
the frog. Oh shit! What up?
For all the meme fans out there. Anyway,
Oh man,
so yeah, that was a really interesting thing about Pokemon Go.
it's funny. Do you remember Bucky Dent, the water
Yeah,
park?
Bucky Dent Water Park.
Apparently, like there, it's like a hot spot for like finding a bunch of Pokeballs. There's like 5 Poke Centers there, and then within like the water park, like I think there's just like kind of like cavern kind of thing. There's a gym in the middle of the
cool.
park, and you can go in there. You go in your shorts and you battle.
Oh, that's pretty epic.
You know,
That's pretty cool.
yeah.
And that's another thing. I'm
That
interested in.
reminds me of like the Cerulean City gym, like when you fight
Oh,
Misty,
yeah,
the water type trainer. Yeah.
Here's a question. Now, I saw a headline. I didn't get to look at the article, but there's a headline saying that there's going to be obviously there's going to be an update coming to Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
Update is going to possibly implement trading.
Yeah.
That annoys me. That takes away the fun of finding your own Pokemon when you can just trade with your neighbor.
I just feel like you're gonna come around so many overpowered people. It's not gonna be funny anymore when you have to like battle them and stuff like that. And yeah, it takes the fun away of actually looking for them.
I mean, that's one thing that I thought too. I had the same thought. Like some people are going to be really overpowered and stuff. But then I thought about it, and I was like, well, when we had the actual game,
Battling
on our
is
Game
different
Boy,
though. Yeah.
When we were on our Game Boys, it was the same thing. We had overpowered people all the time.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
It was just harder to fight with them, because you had to have that little cable.
But I mean, trading is a thing in Pokemon. Like it
is a
happened on the
thing.
show. It happened everywhere.
Yeah, they do it.
lore.
It's a thing. So I mean, I can see that it's part of the Pokemon world, but I do wonder how it's going to work.
I got a question.
What's up?
Where do you think you can find an Abra? Like, all right, think about all the places in Miami or Pembroke Pines or Broward that you know about. Where would you find an Abra?
At a hobby store in the Magic section.
Oh my God!
That's the best answer I could give you.
Reading like spells and shit like that.
Yeah, or like
The
outside.
occult, like some occult like shop or something like that.
Or you
That'd
could
be more Ghost
maybe you could
Pokemon.
find one in Vegas outside of a Siegfried and Roy show.
Dude,
That's the best. Or
find a Jinx there.
or maybe we could just knock on David Blaine's house, and he's got like 5 of them. So that is probably the best thing we
He's a
could.
gym leader. He has an Alakazam.
Oh my God, David Blaine, a psychic
David-
gym leader.
Oh my God, it's like, dude,
Oh my
famous
fuck.
people as gym leaders.
Oh my God. Oh, okay. Who
right.
who is a fire gym leader? Like a fire Pokemon gym leader. That's got to be like Vin Diesel or something.
Fast and the Furious.
No, Vin Diesel would be like a steel Pokemon.
Yeah, he'd be a steel Pokemon type.
A steel Pokemon trainer, and I think, oh my God,
He'd have a Skarmory or some shit like that.
We need Jason Momoa to be like
Jason Momoa would be-
a rock gym leader.
He would be like the next like Brock.
He would be the next Brock.
He'd be like if he were an actor on the next Game of Thrones Pokemon.
Jason
he'd be
Momoa
Brock.
as Brock. Oh my God.
Who'd be Water? Michael Phelps.
Michael Phelps would be.
What would be his top Pokemon? What would
His
be
top
like
Pokemon?
What would be
I
his
think-
like secret weapon?
I could just see him with like. I could definitely see him with like his Lugia.
Yeah, he's like a nice guy. He's like the nice guy who's worked like very hard at it, so he would have like legendary type.
He would have. You know what? The swimmers look just like him, but that's just a racist joke because they're white.
the swimmers
they're
in the
just
game?
white people with swim hats.
The
on.
swimmers in the game? Yeah, that's right. It's like 50 of the same people that live everywhere.
They all look the same. So, going back to the Pokemon Go thing, you know what's a really interesting thing I find now?
What?
Now, okay, so the beginning, Pokemon Go's only been out for like a week and a half, maybe. Okay,
Right.
It's been out 2 weeks at the most. Okay, in the first week, really happy. Everybody was super. The thing is, the first week, everybody was surprised. So if you look at
nobody really expected that if you think about it.
So if you look
there was
at,
indication of it, but you didn't really know about it unless you read about it.
exactly. So social media interaction is basically first week is surprised, happy. Second week, now I'm noticing everybody's being an asshole now. So now we're having fights between Team Mystic.
Oh yeah, Valor. What is that? Explain that to me.
I don't
what is
exactly
this?
know because I'm not a pro like you guys. But there's apparently 3 teams.
You guys.
There's Team Valor, which is Moltres. There's Team Mystic, which is Articuno.
Oh.
And I think there's Team Instinct, I think it's called, which is Zapdos.
Yeah. Okay, they're based on the birds.
Everybody seems to be part of Team Mystic.
It's Articuno.
Some people are part of Team Instinct.
I don't know. I'm all about Zapdos, man.
Zapdos are cool, and then I can see it for your biomedical engineering.
Power plant Pokemon.
Yeah, but and I noticed that, but I also but I noticed everybody hates Team Valor. Everybody's calling them, for some reason, everybody's calling them racist. Everybody's saying that the police are a part of Team Valor.
Oh God! So wait, they're mixing apparently the 2 biggest things on the internet now, right? It's Pokemon Go.
They're blending them.
And the Black Lives Matter situation. So it's like, it's either one or the or nowadays. At least these following 2 weeks that have been.
So I think the conclusion.
Following 2 weeks.
I think the conclusion that we come at for Shut Up Let's Talk episode 1 is that all Pokemon lives matter. All Pokemon matter.
Pokemon matter.
All
phones
Pokemon matter, baby.
How that happened though? What? How did they merge
The
that?
teams?
The whole situation of Valor and how they're racist.
I think it's
was
just
that Moltres.
I think it's just based on
That's the Moltres one, right?
Moltres is Team Valor. So
Yeah.
I think it's just people identify, whoever's on the internet talking all the shit, I think they identify with Team Valor, and maybe there's a couple of people that got more attention than others.
Oh God.
So I think people are just, ever since rap, rock, and electronic music days, people love labeling things, and people love separating stuff. So
Yeah.
so I guess that's just what they're doing, and it's just interesting to me to see. We're basically just have like a Bloods and Crips thing going on right now with Pokemon Go. So I really just want to see where that's going to go.
A little bit safer, at least.
I guess. So let's see. Who knows? Pokemon fans can be kind of crazy. So let's see. I just want to see how far they're going to take that.
Have some like gym battle with high stakes or some shit like that.
What's the one Pokemon you want the most out of Pokemon Go? And it doesn't have to be an obvious answer. It doesn't have to be Mewtwo. Like, what is it? Like, it doesn't have to be rare. But which one do you want?
My favorite Pokemon.
Which is?
Kadabra.
Oh, cool. Not Alakazam.
Not Alakazam. I like Alakazam a lot.
What makes Kadabra cooler than Alakazam? That's a cool question.
It's the way he looks. He just has like a fuller body, I guess. His whiskers seem cooler. He has like a star next to his body.
Oh, so he looks cooler.
Yeah, he looks pretty fucking awesome. He has like a striped tail.
That is cool.
I found him to be like it's like the rocker, like psychic guy.
He is kind of, but doesn't he have like a star on his forehead?
Is it the forehead? Yeah.
He has like
It's the forehead. It's the forehead,
He
yeah.
has like something on his forehead. Some
forget.
sort of like third eye reference.
I think it might be the star. Yeah.
It's like one of them has.
I'm not too sure.
They have. I always thought those Pokemon were so cool. Abracadabra and Alakazam.
And the Ghastly Haunter Gengar, of course.
Yeah, they're awesome. I always loved if I could be okay.
If you could find a Pokemon.
Okay, well, actually, the Pokemon that I want more than anything is probably Gyarados. I love Gyarados, and obviously Charizard. That's why I chose a Charmander.
Oh, of course. I'm obviously going to have a Blastoise. So.
Definitely. Okay, so what?
I usually choose Charmander, but I wanted it to be different this time around.
Definitely. Well, guys, this is our Pokemon Go topic. I'm going to ask you one question. We'll both answer it, and then we're going to...
At the same time?
No.
Okay.
Two separate times. And then we're going to close out this topic. So, if you could be any gym leader, what type of Pokemon would you have?
Can it be a combination of types?
Totally.
How many? Up to...
Actually, you know what? No. Let's keep it first gen.
Okay,
Let's
so
keep
just
it first
one.
gen. So, one type.
Fire.
Nice. I wouldn't have. You know what? I wouldn't have expected that. I would have expected either. I could expect electric out of you or like rock. Probably.
There's a weird sequence of Pokemon. Not weird, but there's like a nice I guess elemental triad I like to make every time I play Pokemon. Now it's fire, fighting, and psychic.
Cool.
Yeah,
I like that mix.
It's like a spiritual fighting
I
sequence.
like that.
Yeah.
I was actually gonna say fire Pokemon. But I would try to specialize in Fire Dragon, but that's blending into the second, the two types. So
No,
I'm
right,
gonna
right.
But it's mostly fire.
Yeah, you never saw Dragon until the final fight where you fought a
Lance.
Spoiler alert, I guess. Spoiler alert from 10 years ago.
More than
20
10
years ago, actually.
Yeah.
Lance.
20 years ago.
20, dude. No. 20. Yeah, 20, right? Exactly.
No, definitely 20.
21, actually. I think Pokemon started in 95.
they just
and
released.
I remember this because it said it on Pokemon Go. It was like 1995 to 2016.
Oh, true. So yeah, well, they just released the 20th anniversary Pokemon Red, Gold, and Blue. Oh, red, blue, and
Red, blah, blue, blah, blah.
the primary colors, you idiots.
What Pokemon? The primaries. What Pokemon like?
Pokemon
politics?
primaries. Oh my god.
Pokemon primaries.
I guess if I could have Pokemon, I would really, really, really want I would just want a Charizard. I'd want a Dragonite. He's not fire, but he's a dragon. But
He's an awesome Pokemon.
I love Dragonite. And I love Dragonite because it's extremely powerful but looks cute as shit.
Yeah. I like that. I like that irony.
That's what gets me, you know?
I like that irony.
It's like the way I like my humor.
Like I want a Dragonite like keychain.
I used to
Like, it symbolizes symbolizes humbleness, but like power. It's like I'm cute, but don't fuck with me.
Intelligently powerful.
Yeah.
Which I love. You know, it's a cool concept.
That battle with him in Pikachu, I forget where it was.
What? Was that in the first movie?
No, that was like in the second or third season of like Pokemon, the show. It was just long. It was like the whole episode.
Was it the lighthouse one? Where there's a lighthouse and there's a Dragonite.
No.
Dragonite
It was
robot?
in a stadium. It was in a stadium.
Oh, what the hell? I don't remember that at all.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we have to watch that again. Guys, thank you so much for joining us on episode 1 of Shut Up, Let's Talk. This is a new show. If you guys are just tuning in, guys, this is a new show that I'm starting. I kind of want it to be something a little bit looser than the beer aisle. Yeah. We talk about topics. We bring them up really, really quick.
Yeah, so that's not stopping. That's going to keep going.
Yeah, so 10, 15 minutes, topics, something that you find interesting. Feel free to like, subscribe, share our videos, comment below. Tell us what you think of Pokemon Go. What have you caught? What have you done? What level are you at? Tell us about how you're going to kick our ass. Because, yeah, I'm sure you would anyway. So feel free to listen to us and feel free to love us and shower us with gifts.
Please.
My name is Alisar. I'm joined along here with my good old friend, Jose. What the hell is up, my man? Where can they reach you, man? Where can they reach you outside of the show?
You'll see me when you see me. No, I'm on Twitter as JoseCG. You guys can hit me up there for now.
Cool. Feel free to reach me at AlazarChand on Twitter. You can follow _Shut Up Let's Talk if you guys want to follow the show. And until next time, until next episode, we will see you on the other side.
Adios.
Peace.